and it was interesting. It's a it's like I hear you talk about this stuff and like you hear it on the coaching calls and stuff like that. But once you see it, you kind of you have to you have to see it to believe it. It's not that I never had any doubts about it. I just found it interesting how some people would say, oh, people. I think you mentioned it. People would come up and thank you for hosting the event. Uh,
Yeah.
people would people would be asking about like the next one, and it'd be like, I have a DJ, I have a photographer, like one of the videographers like volunteered to want to do the next one. I
Yeah.
just thought that was cool, and it just felt good to be able to rip the band-aid off and
Mm.
just get this one up and rolling, just to be able to see what it's actually like. Because it's kind of a skill. It feels like being a host.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. Badass.
yeah. I feel like I appreciate you just being able to make it so straightforward. So I thank you for that. It felt very seamless because when did I join? Like what, maybe 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, and it's like okay, we just get the ads ripping. People love the ads too. That they were always asking like, "Oh wow, I saw the ad. Thought it was like." I was like, I had to be part of this crew,
Nice.
and it wasn't even anything crazy. It was basically just a dinner. We were at the taste what was it Echo Taste and Sound, which is what's the name of it? It's like a jazz bar, or
Yeah.
it's called a listening lounge or something. Yeah, I mean there was some logistical stuff. I I was texting you about it, asking, hey, should I actually get the venue secured beforehand? And I'm kind of glad I did. I ended up calling them as soon as they opened around 6, and I just said, hey, we're gonna have anywhere from like 10 to 20 people. I have no idea. I'm just curious, like, do I need a reservation? Is there a bar minimum? And they told me, yeah, it's going to be 2 drink minimum. So I was a little bit worried that, what if my group doesn't drink and then I'm going to be like out of pocket for this bar minimum? But everyone drank. And I mean, I had like 4 drinks and that was the only thing I paid for. And I just left the tip. That was it.
Yeah. Nice.
Just worked out.
Simple. Yeah. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah. It was cool though. It was, I just, yeah, it felt good to just be able to just get it out there, show that
Mhm.
it could actually exist, and then be able to build from that. Even having there was only like 15 people. I thought there was 20. There's actually only 15 people, and I don't know who was the no shows. I think it just didn't show in Posh. I think Posh said there was 22 people that were attending, but then
Oh,
when I looked at the guest list, there was only like 15. But everyone did show up, which is cool.
interesting. Yeah. I mean, normally like half the people that register or like RSVP for the event would show up.
Yeah.
So if you have like 20 RSVPs, 10 is pretty typical.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So we had 23 RSVPs and then 14 showed. So yeah, about half.
Yeah. It's pretty much always the same.
Hmm. Yeah, so I didn't do like take everyone from the main group chat to the separate group chat.
Yeah.
So that could have also fucked it up too.
I mean, if it's a small thing, might not be as big of a deal, but for bigger stuff, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I also couldn't figure out how to get a poll inside of my group chat. I'm not sure if I have that feature on Instagram.
On mobile. Yeah, everybody's got it on mobile.
Oh, okay. I probably just didn't know how to use it, but I could have done that next time for, more group engagement. And yeah, I'd be able to get, because I just told everyone, hey, comment. Because I asked Claude, I was like, hey, what's the best way to create like a exclusivity or a FOMO? And it said, hey, just have everyone comment, RSVP, and then everyone will see RSVP in the group chat, and then
Yeah.
message them privately, and that way you could filter too who's coming to the event because there's some guys in the group that are bad apples. I mean, this dude was changing our background of the group chat, so I kicked him out.
Yeah, kick
Like,
them out.
yeah, but yeah, it was pretty dope. There was what was the guy girl ratio was almost 50-50. It's a little bit more guys. It's
Yeah.
probably like 8 guys and like 6 girls or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like, hey, whatever.
Yeah, but like again, like you said, you understand the full like funnel process now.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
the
those are
full
pretty much all
funnel.
the steps. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Just being able to see how it just formatted because I'm okay. I'm the first one in the venue. I guess someone came there early because they came at the wrong time. So
Oh
they,
wow.
they came in, and then the person at the front told me that, hey, you had a guest here earlier, but they didn't know if anyone was here. And so I'm like, oh man. And so I just go take a seat. I'm waiting, and then this one dude pulls up. I'm like, all right, well, we got one person, nice. And then I kind of wondering, okay, I think it was around 8:15. This thing started at 8. Like, are we gonna get some more people? Or is it just gonna be like just us, just one person? And then everyone kind of just came in a wave, and then
Yeah.
everyone was there.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
They're all
Only
from
thing.
ads.
Oh yeah. Only thing too was because the venue was kind of separated, so we didn't actually have a set aside table for 20 people. It was more little sections, and so people were sitting all over the place. And these other people that were in our group, this guy, okay, he's a videographer. I didn't know it was him. I had no idea that that was him. I thought because he uses a bunch of actors in his videos, so there's never any pictures of him. They were
Mhm.
sitting over in another section, and then two other people went and sat next to them. So four members from the group were basically sectioned off from our big middle section. And so I was like, wait, you guys are part of our group. Brought them over, and then just made all the introductions.
Nice. And these people are all from ads.
Yeah, yeah, everyone was from ads. No
Yeah.
one. I Yeah, I've been telling people to add people as well, like add a friend. I
Yeah.
haven't done as much outreach though, so that's something I have to get on.
Yeah. That's fucking sweet though, man. From that's about right. I mean, done correctly, you can go from start to first meetup or event within 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, it was. I would say too, even just having the venue. So for the next one, I do want to get one in the next 2 weeks. So it's going to be kind of got to put my hustle pants on, but I want to do one for Memorial Day because I've noticed with this crowd, and I think you've seen the same. They're not really into like in Vegas. Yeah, you have all the pool parties and stuff, but
Hmm.
I'm not really a pool party kind of guy. I'd rather just probably be inside and a little bit more chill, like intimate type of setting. I
Hmm.
think they really appreciated that. So that's my goal is to get the venue secured and do something bigger where we have the place locked down. No one else can come in, so we're not worried about the seating or whatever. And then we have a ability to stand and that ability to sit as well. Because that was kind of annoying, as we were all just stuck in one spot, just sitting around like a dinner
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to probably make the introductions when you can stand up and just walk around.
And mix. Yeah.
Yep. So I guess it would be a mixer.
Yeah. Mixers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
That's
everyone's going to be doing everyone on Memorial Day is going to be doing pool party, and I already seen like ads. I already seen people running stuff for mansions and pool party or whatever. And yeah, it's probably cool, but I kind of want to keep it different. I want to do this mixer and then do the red carpet event. So it'll be at night too as well, and
yeah.
then yeah, the step and repeat.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's kind
That's
of my plan.
that's a good move. That's a good move, man. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean everything front to back from the ads group to the invites to the event, hosting it, understanding just a little bit of those dynamics. Now
Hmm.
it's yeah, now it's just a matter of like more, better and different.
100%. So that's my goal right now is to get the sponsors, and then as far as the venue, is it just that's really just like an outreach game. How does a venue know? Because there's one at Durango. It's a speakeasy. I love it. I 100% want to do it there. How do they know that you're going to be able to come through and they're going to be able to section off the entire night? Is that just where the bar minimum comes in?
Yeah, yeah, minimum spend
Oh, okay.
for exclusive space.
That makes sense. Well, that's my goal then, because there's one at Durango. I know you mentioned the Bel Air Lounge. There's that they have a speakeasy in there. It's kind of red, but the pictures look sick. There's a DJ, but we already
No.
have a DJ in our group, so I think we should be good on that. She was there last night. She's from like Colombia or something.
Who?
She's pretty good.
Who is it?
She's a DJ in the group.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she already asked because I put a post out, saying, "Hey, for this next one, we're looking for a DJ, photographer, videographer, all that type of good stuff." And she already was probably down for it. So she said, "Oh, I'm a DJ." Sweet.
Nice. What was I gonna ask? Um, yeah, I mean that's good, man. Yeah. I guess like from here, what do you feel like you need help with?
I would say so. I'm actually talking to Bruce in the next, like right after our call, like an hour or so, and so talking to him about because he does the same exact events that I'm basically trying to do. So he's because he did what 200-person one, so I think he's got the logistics down, and I just want to do the exact same thing. Uh, I mean, probably just getting the venue. So you just call up and just be like, "Yo,
Oh,
can I get it?"
venue. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna just like I have to go venue hunting tonight myself. So like literally right after this call, I've got to go like hop in the shower, and then there's like just two or three spots that are on my list, and I'm just gonna go in there,
Mm, that
and
makes sense.
I'm just gonna try to talk to the most important person there. I'll ask for like the manager, bar managers, or an events coordinator. If there's both, I might be like, can we bring them both out real quick, and I'll talk to both of them at the same time, and I'll just basically, pitch them on my idea. So the idea for my next event, I want to do like basically like a Garden of Ambition event. And so I want it to be uh, like summer garden vibes with like, fucking like floral and plants kind of theme. And so I'm looking, and there's this one place that's actually called the fucking garden.
Mm, that's
So
fun.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, I mean, obviously, this venue is the perfect fit for the concept. It's gonna be where entrepreneurs and sales professionals come to connect. Probably like 100 to 150 people. Like, is it even possible for me to have like exclusive or semi-exclusive space at your spot for that many people on a Saturday night? And
Mm,
they might just be like, no. They might be like, that's just not on the table. And then I'll have to be like under what circumstances would it be possible? Because there's something, like everybody's got their
mm,
price. Everybody's got their like, you can fucking basically buy almost anything, but unless it's some like astronomical thing, like 15K minimum spend for the entire night,
the heck?
even then I might be like, well, what would the max capacity be? And if the max capacity is like 500, then those numbers could work. Like if I got
Mm,
500 motherfuckers, I could like reach that spend. Now I'd have to fucking like dig deep on invites and run like hella ads. But I could make it happen. I just don't know what they're gonna say. They might be like, under no circumstances are we doing that. And then I'll just be like, all right, so like you're basically telling me to fuck off, and they're just gonna have to be like, yeah. But I'm gonna sit there and twist their arm and just be like what do I have to do, to get this? And a lot of the time, man, it's easy. A lot of the time they'll just be like, we fucking love that idea. We're new, we don't get a ton of foot traffic right now. Sometimes it might be slow in there. And they might be like, dude, just like throw us $500 and it's yours.
mm.
Or they might be like, just hit a minimum spend of 2K and it's yours.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, you just never know. They might be like, throw us $500 and reach a minimum spend of, 5K and it's yours. I might be like, can you raise the minimum spend to 6K if I don't have to put anything down? That way it's no cost to me. They might be like, sure. Like we can negotiate a deal. I just have to
Yeah.
know, I just have to know basically two things. Like number one, what do I need? Like, what do you need financially? Anything big lump sum up front for me is a deal killer. Minimum spend, I'll entertain those numbers all day long. I need to know minimum spend and then max capacity.
Mm.
Because if the minimum spend is 3K, that might sound like a lot, but if the max capacity for the event space is like 250, you'd fucking smash that number.
Yeah, it'd be so easy because
It'd be easy.
the drinks are already like 10, well, like even
15
like,
bucks.
yeah, $15 minimum.
Yeah, if everybody buys one drink, like you're going way above the minimum. And now you're talking, let's do a split for the anything above the minimum.
Yeah, 'cause
Now,
you're making them a bunch of money.
yeah, now it's hey, that's easy, lock me in. And then cool, you get the contract, you sign the paperwork or whatever. And then you're like, by the way, what if we were to work in a deal where I get 50% of anything over the minimum? Now I'm kind of like back into like I've sealed the deal, but now I'm back into the negotiation and they're like, they can strong arm me and just be like, nah, like you already signed for whatever. But then I can just be like, dude, like I'm definitely gonna hit way above 2K. So fine, we don't have to split it, but what if you guys pay for the step and repeat?
Mm.
Like you can just start working them.
Did they get their logo on the step and repeat?
I'll throw it on there. Yeah, I'll tell them. I'll be like, you guys pay for the step and repeat. And I'll put your logo on there. So, and you know what? You can keep it.
Yeah. Just their logo or like ours too?
Depends like what I got to do.
Uh,
Because I don't want to keep it if it has their logo unless well, then maybe you have that conversation. I'll put your logo on there and it'll have my logo. And we'll do events like this every month or every couple months. You're like, nah. Or if I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, all right, fine. Just your logo and then you guys keep it for all your future events. That's even more value for them. Because like now they're just buying an asset for their company. And it's only going to benefit me, once unless so it's like you can just go back and forth. The
yeah, so
problem,
there's a lot of leverage with it.
there's a
Once you
lot
get,
of,
yeah, once you get past the gatekeeper, they always say like, oh, because you're talking to the person at the front desk, oh, just send us an email. It's like, no, I want to talk to the GM.
yeah, so that's the problem is like you can send emails. A lot of the time the inbox goes unanswered. They take days to respond. They're not taking the request through email seriously. When you go in there, it's just a different game. You know what I mean? It's just like a whole different level of like commitment on our end. Like you're obviously serious.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
An
I'm
email could
glad I
be,
went in person.
yeah, I mean, an email could be fucking AI.
Hmm.
It could be just mass outreach.
And there's no face to it
There's no
either.
face to it. If I go in there and I'm like, dude, I'm hosting Garden of Ambition, your place is called the Garden. Like they're like, okay, this dude is obviously serious. Like this makes sense. And so the the leverage, basically like you were saying, there's a lot of leverage. There is because you can get basically any venue. The only reason somebody couldn't get a venue is because they can't fill it. But like we have ads,
Yeah.
which is like unlimited, like it's an unlimited fucking source. Like with the ads, you can basically fill anything. Doesn't mean it's going to be nines and tens and billionaires and trillionaires, but you can definitely fucking fill some shit up with people that'll buy drinks at least.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. Is because like for this first one, I really didn't do a ton of like, hey, you got any plus ones? Like, do you have anyone you could, who would like this event? I really didn't do any of that type of follow up. And it's like, all right, we got 15 people out of 23 RSVPs. I'm pretty confident. Like, I think my next goal is going to be like 100.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even really like push that hard.
No, no, I didn't do the poll in the group chat. I didn't put anyone in else in the other chat. I didn't. It was just, you know, 20 out of the 120 people in our initial group chat.
Yeah, that's another just like if you have any more like pictures or another follow up to the win, that's another like huge win is like to be honest, man, I mean you barely even fucking had to try.
Yeah, yeah, that's how it felt. I was just like, yeah, this isn't going to be too. I don't. We don't have the venue secured, so I'm like, shoot, what if we have like 70? What if we had too many people and then people can't get in? I don't know if that would be an issue or not. So yeah, I really didn't go too ham on this one. No, yeah, no step and repeat, no venue secured.
Yeah, I mean I've been in a position for yachts and all this different stuff where I've had to go hard in the paint and I've had to, dig deep and send hella fucking DM message invites and hella follow-ups and hella organization. And I've done it. I've done 50-person yacht party with like 40 girls and like 10 dudes. It's not
Mhm.
it's not easy, but you just got to dig deep on messages and invites and yo, we got a couple spots left. If you want to bring a friend, last chance to throw them in this chat right now. Sending that to everybody personally, like just working every fucking angle you got. Stressing about the outcome, like that's
Yeah,
kind of that's how it can go. And it's like
and I like it
unless
too.
you're stressing, unless you're like fucking it's taxing you, then you're really not trying.
Mhm. Yeah, I like the pressure. Like for this one, it was just kind of like, hey, you just threw it together. There's nothing too crazy, but I like the pressure. And when it's like, okay, now I got to host an event and I got 100 people and I got to figure out how to get this all the shit. It's like I like it. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like it's a good stress. It's not like rip my hair out, make me bald stress.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a game. It's the game. It's one of the few games that's worth playing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's infinite. It's like your health. I was talking to someone about this the other day. It was like your health, your wealth, relationships. Those are the three biggest areas that affect you. This is
yeah.
just one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and like even the event hosting process, like I should probably make more content around this, but like event hosting in and of itself is like a self-improvement mechanism. Like there's so many things you have to develop yourself in. It's like persuasion, marketing, sales, communication, confidence, leadership, attraction, seduction, just to name a few.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Organization, there's more.
Yeah, organization, making sure everyone's in check, following rules and stuff like that, guiding people, leading them.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. Yeah, I felt it. I was like, wow, this is really cool, but that's just part of the game is when you're natural leader or, aspiring leader, it's like, well, this is what you do. It's like your event. You're the responsibility's on you. You need to make this successful. You need to make people have a good time. And I was just surprised. I was having a good time. I was just hanging out, just talking or whatever, which whatever. And people were telling me that they had a good time. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I've hosted some fucking really lazy, dude, like just lazy, sloppy fucking mixers where like we did nothing but just like send invites and put people in a group chat and then just show up at a fucking bar. Like it was basically just an invite to like go out essentially, but we packaged it up and made it seem like it was this, social mixer thing. Like, but we all just met at a bar. And I'll never forget, dude. I was like hanging with some people, talking to some girls, and there's like some guys that came up to me and they're like, "Hey, man, like you're Brian?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, like what's up?" They're like, "Dude, we just wanted to fucking thank you so much for putting all this together." I was like, yeah, like, and I'm looking around, we're like in the general crowd, like you can't even tell who's here for the event and who's not. Like it's a fucking crowded bar. And he's just like, man, thank you so much for like organizing this. And I was like kind of drunk and I was like, dude, like fucking absolutely. But some people just don't even get fucking invites to go do shit.
Yeah, that's what I like about it was, it doesn't seem like it's a big deal. I think just seeing it, it's in the group, like, oh yeah, we're all doing like these events, but it's only like what, three, like it's like a very small knit group of people. But then it's like, damn, wait, how many events are people getting invited to where
Most
it's
people aren't getting invited to shit.
nothing?
Yeah, and that's the thing is, we compare, you might compare it, or I've compared myself to Michael Sartain's fucking, Babes in Toyland. You see the shit that happens in New York, Miami, and it's like, yeah, that shit does look good and it's cool and it's aspirational. But I've also had like fucking hot girls from Hinge come to my social mixer at a fucking bar with zero fucking anything, and like I've gotten pussy. And it's like
Mhm.
this shit is actually like not hard.
It's funny you mentioned that too, uh, because you say like there's like, oh, there's people in the group talking about like, oh yeah, this girl's like, well, you have the status, like to being the host and everything. It's like you actually do, and this is just, I mean, like on a minor scale, you have the choosing signals already. Like there was girls in the group. I, I didn't remember. I didn't even know that they were on the invite. Like I didn't know they RSVP'd. I just thought they were kind of like random, but they're already giving the choosing signals.
Yeah.
Just by you being the host, it was just interesting.
Yeah, dude. I've been at the last event that I hosted, like there was girls there I didn't even invite. Like they were invited through other people and they're talking to me. Then it's like they fucking are talking to me like they know me.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, they're just like, oh, Brian, like all this. And I'm just like, oh, what's up? And in the back of my head, I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Like, I have no idea who you are. But it's like, they feel like they know you. That was their first time meeting me. But, through the invites, through the group chat, through me telling people, be here at this time, like it's like their subconscious mind they want to think that we're friends already, if that makes sense.
hmm,
And so then they're just warm,
yeah,
fucking warm as fuck.
yeah.
And
It's
this is, this,
crazy.
this is, yeah, guys don't understand that. And like, you can have all these warm interactions with women and you can escalate. I've escalated on the fucking spot and like fucked at a party. Like, let's go upstairs. I forgot my fucking phone charger. Come help me find it. I pulled that
Yeah,
maneuver at a party with a girl I met for the first time. And I've also played, hey, good to meet you, and did that with like 5 or 6 other women and set up like 5 dates the next week with all of them.
yeah. I was gonna say,
And
I
like
felt like
knock
that
down
too.
like knock down like half of them.
Yeah, there was the girls in the group. It's like, damn, I met you in person, and it didn't even feel like we were like they're giving the choosing. I'm just there having like a good time, like you said. Just be yourself, just enjoy it, and obviously make people comfortable as a host. But then you could set the dates afterwards. I'm like, hey, pleasure having you. Cheers to the next one. And it's like I could just DM them. It's like I got their phone number, but I could just DM them anytime.
And what's even crazier, man, is that same girl had you like approached her randomly at a bar, would reject you and turn you down just because you gave her the opportunity to feel like she was the prize.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Hmm.
Just
It is
because
insane.
just because she doesn't know you and then you approach her, you force the dynamic where she's the fucking buyer and you're the seller, and women will just reject guys for their ego. Even if they were interested, they'll just be like, girls' night. That same girl is at my event and she's like, Brian, I can't believe like whatever, right? And I'm just like, who are you? And it's totally different fucking shit. And it's the same person. All just context, all just positioning. Same
Yeah.
meat, same fucking haircut, same everything, same girl, same ass, like nothing different. except for just the fucking social dynamic.
I
It's
see that. I see that why it's so interesting to study social psychology, because you can really just change the way people perceive you, which sounds manipulative, but it works in your favor. It's like, wow, just even at the next event, we're gonna have pictures where obviously there's gonna be some sort of, what's it called when you have like girls in your vicinity, like social proof. But
Mhm.
it's like, wow, that's almost future pacing for the next event, and the other guys who see it, they're like, oh wow, this guy, he's with girls, but it's like in a natural, non like flexy Michael Sartain type of way. And it's like, wow, they see that and like, oh, and then girls see that and they're attracted to it. And it's like, all because you just happen to be there and you happen to, it's just positioning, which is crazy.
Positioning, pure positioning. Yeah, dude. And the reason it's a huge unlock is because it works on guys too. And then you realize, like, even on a deeper level, human nature, human psychology, that like your connections and your access and your social positioning is like the cheat code to everything. Like for certain
Mhm.
people, depending on who you are, like the actual literal fucking laws don't apply to you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers get out of some bullshit because they're famous or whatever it is, you know? And it's
Yeah.
just
Like
whether people like you or not. Like if people like you, it's a cheat code.
yeah, it's crazy to think about it, because there was almost a point where I just didn't, I was like, I don't really care about Instagram or, my presence or whatever. But it's like, no, I double, triple down on it. It's like, now I get a haircut like every week. It's like
Yeah.
clothes are tailored. I pay attention to style. Skincare is on point. I'm on tretinoin. And it's like, yeah, because it sounds superficial, but it's like, damn, this is just how humans are. They just like place you on like a pedestal, and when you have the competency behind it, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, the same strength of the argument of why you shouldn't try to improve your social status is the same argument why you should. Like you said, someone could say like your grandma or whatever. It might be like, why should you care about that? And then the, bird on the other shoulder is like, why not?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
like,
had some family like that.
and which one, right? Like which one will you regret less? Right? That's always a good frame to like look at things through. Shit, when I'm fucking 90, I'll probably I'd regret like not even knowing versus like doing it and being like, that was a mistake. And then like stopping, for example,
Hmm.
because you can always stop.
Yeah, I
You
feel like if
can,
I wanted to live out in the woods and just be like, by myself, yeah, I could just do that right away.
you can
But
just do that whenever you want.
it's like, why would I? What's the fun in that?
Okay. Same thing as entrepreneurship, right? You can start a business. Kevin O'Leary talks about this. Worst case scenario, you quit your job, you go start a business, you put your all into it, you fail, you go right back to that fucking job. You go right back into having a job. That's the worst fucking case. So it's like to not try, like just honestly, it doesn't even make sense.
Mhm.
It just doesn't.
And it's funny because it's
Logically.
actually easier when you start trying. It just becomes extremely easy. Like I've always found the gym to be easy just because I've experimented. Even like this, I feel like it's just getting easier and easier. I'm like, oh, well, now all I have to do is get a venue and get a minimum spend negotiated, and then reach out to sponsors. Say I already got a venue. Say I got 100 people coming. It's like, to me that's just easier now because I already did it the first time, and
Yeah.
it's like everything is a lot easier when you try.
Yeah. And then what if you try and then like, what if it doesn't work? And then what if it does? Like the thing about it is the insane thing is that almost everything that I've experimented with or tried has like worked.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like even this whole like business that I run now, way back in the day when it was the first ad that I ran for the course that I put out, I didn't fucking know whether that shit was going to work or not. I had no idea. I was prepared to lose the money, but I was willing to try. And then next thing I knew, I was like, oh damn, like way more sales than I fucking thought. Like way more success than I felt like it even should. So it's like when you actually apply yourself, you'll realize, man, like almost everything you try, like you kind of like it'll almost work every time. And then you start to just like keep winning, and then you almost build up, and that's where you start building up this like bulletproof frame and confidence where you're just like, actually, like everything I do is always going to work. Like I'm always just going to win.
Yeah. That's how I feel lately. It's just like, damn, you really do have like the winner's mentality.
Yeah, the winner
Like,
effect, all that.
yeah, and it's like it's kind of cool because everything like you talk about it, it's like, well, you don't really talk about like mentality a lot, but like you obviously have like the winner's mentality. It just when you get around like other people who are winning, there's never any like bragging. It's just like, damn, this is what we did. Like
Yeah.
you can brag all you want. Like I remember, my parents used to be like, oh, like especially my mom, like, oh, you're so cocky, you think you're like all that. It's like, what do you mean? Like I'm supposed to be. It's like, why
Yeah.
not? Like
Yeah.
that's how it's supposed to be.
Dude, yeah. I mean, and then yeah, bro. It's like, yeah, I am. Like I'm him.
Yeah, it's just hard to not get reinforced, especially when you're doing the right things. I've always been big into health. Just I'm like that's the easiest win to begin with, to look the part.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this carries over to everything. I just feel it's going to carry over to business as well. There'll be a
Yeah.
big breakthrough there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited. I'm giving myself about 2 weeks to get this one, so I'm aiming for the Memorial Day weekend, and then I'm literally just going to be calling up the venues and get that. But at the same time, I'm sending the sponsorship messages saying I already got the venue, and then that way they can pay for some stuff, get their name on the banner, and then at the same time getting people in, kind of all simultaneously getting people in the group as well.
Yeah. Just lead gen, fill up the group,
I'll probably do the
post.
group part last, or at least like, shoot, when do I need to get the venue? You think I should get that like ASAP? Well, I gotta go. I'll just
Yeah.
go in person. Actually, I might as well just go tonight.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing, man.
Yeah,
As soon as we get off this call, that's what I'm doing.
yeah, yeah. They're kind of shit. I gotta find them to be honest. You think I should do rooftop or how's that for a mixer?
Rooftops are fucking good. Speakeasies are good. Cocktail bars are good. I'm specifically looking for places like venues, restaurants, whatever, that have kind of like a garden feel. So I use ChatGPT,
Mm.
and I'm going in there and I'm like, I'm hosting Garden of Ambition, and I'm here to fucking tell you that we're partnering up on this Saturday, on a Saturday night. Like I might even tell them. I might not even ask. I'll just walk in there and be like, I wanted to introduce myself as your guys' co-host for Garden of Ambition happening on the 26th.
I want to do the same thing.
Just made that would make them laugh,
Assume
you
the
know?
sale.
Huh?
Yeah, just assume the sale.
Just like, yeah, man, I'm an event host. This is what we do. Your spot's perfect. I'm not taking no for an answer. Just tell me how much I owe you.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them because a lot of these gatekeepers they have like this fake authority. It's like
Fuck
you're not
that.
gonna give me just an email. You're gonna give me the general manager, and this is what we're doing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be like, where's the manager at? And if it's the hostess or whatever, she'll be like, why? What's up? I'll be like, I have a fucking question. I'm like, and like, let's not make this complicated. Go grab them. That's never an issue though. They'll always just like, oh yes, of course. They'll just go grab the manager. Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, it's
It's not hard. It's not hard to get through to a GM at a rooftop.
I just think it's funny how they act like, oh, like we get all these like event inquiries. I'm like, no, you don't.
Maybe they do, but I've never gotten that. I mean, dude, every venue I've ever asked to do an event with, they've said yes right away, and I've done it. I've only been turned away like one time for a venue, and it was recently at this place called Folia, And it's because the person is a fucking they, them. Still don't even know what that is in their email signature. And they're like, yeah, we saw your content. Like, good luck finding another venue. And I was like, why?
Wow.
Like, why? Like, what's the problem?
So
It's my
they saw
reels, I
like the
guess.
new city mastery stuff.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
And they're just like, good luck. And I was like, care to explain? Like, don't you feel like that's a little bit, we've been planning this out. Like, don't you feel like that's a little bit kind of like unkind or just unprofessional? Like, what's the reason? Like, at least let me know like what it is. Because I'm just curious. Like, you think I'm a misogynist or like what is it? Like, I want to know. And they wouldn't tell me. They were just like, good luck finding another venue. I'm like, all right, well then fuck you.
Yeah, I think you're like a misogynist.
Yeah, some
Misogynist.
fucking like Andrew Tate bullshit. It's like, dude, I'm fucking just making like, come on, you know?
Yeah. Like you're a dating coach. Like that's just how it goes.
Or just a fucking content creator, dude. Everybody posts whatever they want on Instagram, man. Like,
Yeah, it's not hate speech.
definitely not.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna aim for probably rooftop. I think that's gonna be the best one for this. I looked at a few of the cocktails. It's okay. I gotta go to I gotta go to a few in person, but I think rooftop. I'm kind of feeling rooftop for this one. Change it up.
Yeah, rooftop is fire.
There's more lounge area. You can sit down. Cocktails, you can get fresh air too. I kind of like that. Felt a little hot in the venue last night, so I think that'll be the move.
Oh yeah.
And then as far as like sponsors, you just reach out to. I was thinking, I'm like, wait, I could just reach out to like a car dealership and be like, hey, can you like sponsor this?
Yeah. Tell them to sponsor it and tell them to pull up one of the fucking whips.
Oh yeah, actually,
Tell them to pull up a Rari.
so I could go to
Do
the
those,
dealership in person.
do those rental places.
Oh, the exotic car dealerships,
Yeah, exotic rentals.
and then they just like park their car outside.
Yeah, sponsor the event, no cost. Pull a fucking Ferrari up to the front and let people take pics. Sponsor it, free exposure, man. Fucking easy, yes.
Yeah, especially because it's in the ad too. Kind of fits the scene too.
100%, yeah.
So in that case, because Vegas, you have the strip, and then you have most of the rooftop bars on the strip. I'm assuming I probably need one like off the strip. I'm just worried about parking, to be honest, because sometimes the parking in the strip is that was kind of an issue yesterday. Some people didn't know where to park.
I mean, you can just tell everybody like Uber only.
That makes sense. I don't know if I'd be able to get an exotic car on the strip. I think that
Yeah,
would be
well,
tough.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe not
But
that.
get their logo on there.
Logo's good too.
Is there a limit on how many logos you should put on a step and repeat or no?
No.
As long as they can all fit, we're good. And where do you get the actual banner? Where do you get that produced?
Just online.
And it's
Or
just red carpet on like Amazon.
Amazon.
Sick.
Cheap.
Okay. Yeah, that's really all I need. I mean, I know a photographer, or a videographer here. He already volunteered. I'm assuming he knows some other ones. The DJ, I mean, she's in the cards for it. That's really it, I feel like. I'm probably either gonna do like a white party or a Gatsby theme too. Maybe like a black and gold. But it's also Memorial Day weekend, so I don't know if that it doesn't really matter actually.
Um, yeah, or steal my strategy and go with like rooftop ambition.
Yeah. Is there a theme for that or no?
I mean, it's just for like ambitious and passionate people. Social networking event.
Hmm.
And then you can have like a long list of different shit entrepreneurs, models, creatives, this, that, blah, just blah, 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 just all kinds of shit. Just a general mixer.
Okay, sweet. And that's for like the flyer, or is that for the ads?
No, the ads should be
Same
cranking.
bit.
You should just have ads that are working right now.
Yeah, yeah, I have them running. I think Meta flagged me like on one of my card. Well, my card flagged on Meta, but once I pay that off, it'll be good. But
Mm.
yeah, they've been running the whole time. Just been spending like $10 a day. Sweet. So yeah, ambitious people. When do you use the models wanted ad? That's for like fashion show. Because I think I'm gonna do that one next
Yeah,
month.
yeah. If you need models, yeah, whatever you need.
Yeah, I think that'd be the goal next month. But yeah, I just wanted to get this one cranked out, bigger event, bigger turnout. Because I already told them like, hey, we're trying to do a bigger one. Because I'm gonna be out of town at the end of May, going back to my hometown. So I don't want to take off like a month, especially because this one was just so small. It was a tiny little meetup. But we got the proof of concept.
100%.
I don't know if I showed you the final product. Mind if I share screen?
Yeah.
All right. I'm kind of trying to do something similar to this group. So uh, they're pretty high level. This is like a bunch of entrepreneurs, and I think these are like international models, but kind of the same vibe where it's just capturing the experience, capturing the moment. And that's what I'm going to tell the photographers and the videographers, like, hey, just try and capture moments rather than just like pose pictures. But either one is fine. But this is kind of the vibe I've been trying to go for. Some sort of like maybe not old money, but like classy.
I mean, those guys are going hard.
Oh yeah,
Jets, helicopters, mega yachts.
yeah, yeah, 100%. But something like this, well,
Mm. Hmm.
yeah, I think this would be sick. But yeah, that's kind of just like the vision. Anyways, back to where we were at. So this is the one I posted today, and I tagged them for collaboration.
Nice.
Just put some like Marvin Gaye music.
Nice.
Yeah, I really didn't capture like any footage. Like I just kind of was just hanging out. But next time I have all the photographers, videographers to get shit.
Definitely.
And then yeah, just the bio. I'm gonna keep building this out. Yeah, that's really all I got. Try to share the dubs and get back to work.
Let's do it, man. Yeah.
It's pretty dope. It's like, damn, you do one and then you're like, how can I make it better? You're right, it is like a self improvement.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like getting addicted to the gym.
Yeah, 100%. Sick, man. Well, I
Well,
appreciate you.
yeah, if I blur out your name and your face, I might use this as like content. What do you think? Is that kosher or no?
Sure, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would just make sure the whole thing is blurred out.
Yeah, it's legit. It's a testimonial.
It's just a good conversation.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like it's easier to do that too instead of me being like, yeah, guys, I'm in Brian's program, so it's like it just doesn't really sound like it's good.
Dude, I don't even need that. We have plenty of screenshots and testimonials and fucking proof. It's more like motherfuckers need to hear what we talked about.
Yeah, actually, that's even better because that's why I joined too. Was like one of the coaching calls. It was like
Yeah.
just on like talking about the fashion show. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's
Like
just way better.
like a real
Uh,
fucking combo.
sick.
Talking about the real shit. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Cool, man. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go venue shopping, man.
Yep. About to
Wish
do
me
the
luck.
same. Good luck.
Thanks, man. I'll let you know.
Yep. Thanks.
Peace, man.
Peace.